Hello and welcome to another City Update. I'm Deborah Sedillo Dugan. I'm at the Burton Barr Central Library right in the heart of downtown Phoenix. It has so much to offer. They have books, digital media, they have a teen center, and they also have an art gallery. Here to talk a little bit about the gallery is Linda Holman-Bentley. Thank you so much for joining us. She's a librarian here, so tell me a little bit about yourself first.
Well, I've worked for the library for about 26 years. I've had different jobs throughout the system. This is actually my favorite building, the Burton Barr Central Library, to work in. I think it's a fabulous building, and I love all the art exhibits and all the different things we're able to do.
Well, that's what's so exciting. The library has so much to offer, as I just mentioned, but let's talk a little bit about the gallery and the art exhibits you do have here at Burton Barr.
So a lot of people may be familiar with the At Central Gallery on the first floor. We do rotating exhibits in there about 5 or 6 times a year. But we also do exhibits on the second floor on the north end that are large exhibits and usually have events attached to them. Right now we have the Frida Kahlo exhibit. And the room we're in right now, this is a newer gallery. It's the HIVE gallery because it's located right next door to our HIVE Entrepreneurial Collaborative Center that we just opened a few months ago. So this space just was screaming to have art hung on the walls. So it's now the HIVE Gallery, and we've had 3 exhibits. This is our 3rd one, and this is the Phoenix Fabulous Murals exhibit.
And it is fabulous, I gotta say.
Yes.
And I do want to note, especially for our viewers, that it is rotating. So some of the exhibits that we currently mentioned may be gone in a week or 2, but sure enough, there'll be something else up there as well. Let's talk a little bit about this exhibit and the murals itself.
So this, the Phoenix Fabulous Murals exhibit is, artists created this at the Phoenix Arts Festival that was in December, and each artist was given a decade of Phoenix history, so each of the murals represents that decade. So a lot of people will recognize, especially a lot of customers comment on the Legend City mural, that they remember growing up and going to Legend City. So we do have information on all of the artists and all of their murals, and it's just been really well attended and really fabulous.
So how frequent do you change the art in the different galleries?
It depends. The big exhibits we don't change as frequently because a lot of work is involved, and we use the mobile walls, but we're hoping that this one will change more frequently depending on the exhibits, people that come to us, and how much staff we have. The At Central Gallery is about 5 or 6 times a year.
Okay.
This one we'll probably do every couple of months, hopefully. And we've also got in the teen room a teen art gallery where teen artists exhibit and have receptions. We do advertise all of them on the event calendar on our website. Perfect. And we are open First Fridays, so we're usually celebrating art opening on our First Friday events.
Okay, so you can check that off for the public libraries as well, not only the books, the digital media, all the resources. You can also check out some awesome art. Thanks again for joining us and providing us all this wonderful information.
Thank you very much.
Now we're going to meet an artist who documented the Yarnell fire. Those were incredible photographs taken by George Berke. He's the photographer and he's also a graphic artist. George is joining me right now. It's great seeing you. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
These photographs, what prompted you 25 days after Yarnell? Why then? Why not before? I mean...
Well, it's kind of interesting. At the time, I was working at the Arizona Republic in charge of the design of the news pages. But before that, I was actually working in New Orleans in charge of the same thing for the Times-Picayune, and I was there during Katrina. And after Katrina, what we were trying to do, I had this idea, was to find a couple of neighborhoods and track the neighborhoods for the next few years after Katrina to see what happened, to see if people got their insurance money, if they were able to rebuild, if other people came back, just to do that. And we thought, while I was at the Republic, that it would be interesting to try to do the same thing, to find a group of houses or a group of people and just track them for the next few years, starting perhaps every month, and then coming back and take pictures of them and watch their progress.
Okay.
And that's how I wound up being there 25 days after the storm. We were, I brought a photographer and a videographer and a reporter to try to track them down.
The fire, the 25 days after the fire.
Yes.
Okay. So incredible, very, very moving, emotional photographs that you've taken. we're here at the Phoenix Public Library. They're on display. This is all, again, part of the rotating gallery. Let's talk about a couple of them. We're standing right in the midst of, what do you have, 18, 19 different?
Photographs, yeah.
18 photographs.
Yes.
Let's talk about this first one right here. I mean, I see the Cocopellis, and it looks like some rock formations, but what really do you think, what was this? Was this part of somebody's home, their backyard?
One of the things I thought was interesting is just watching the effects of the fire and sort of how it affected some sort of common things and changed them. What you're actually looking at are a few different things. One of them, the bottom right, is actually a piece of aluminum, probably from an aluminum awning, that the heat of the fire was just so hot it just melted, and all over you would see these funny shapes that just became amorphous and just were. This one is just a tree. It's just a black tree that's just completely charred. But all over the side, I would see different things like that, just kind of different textures that you really wouldn't think of that were affected by such a huge amount of heat. And that's really what that is about, to show that.
It's incredible. When I first see this right here, just at a glance, I almost see the word love in there for some reason. I see that L, the O, you know, the V and the E's, like right here. When I first thought, I thought, wow, did that say that? I don't know.
I don't think it said
part
it,
of a fence?
but
But
what a wonderful.
can you almost see that?
I can almost see it. It's a great
Yeah.
imagination.
Yeah, I
Yes,
have a great
you
imagination.
do.
So let's talk about this photograph you have right here. This looks like there's two eyes and a mouth or something coming out of there.
Yes, I don't really quite know what it is. It looks like it's a skull. In fact, it is a skull, perhaps a cow skull, which is actually facing backwards. It looks like it's the back of it. And what I like about it is how dark and it's charred. But what you're seeing, and this is again 25 days after the storm, where if you look around, everything is completely black. 25 days, they're actually green. There's green coming up through the grass. I mean, through the ground, and it just sort of, to me, symbolizes a sense of hope.
A sense of hope, a sense of rebirth. And I'm so glad you said that, because that's what I took out of that photograph too. So you see the charred tips of the actual plant, but then you see that vibrant green coming out of that as well. Well, you do incredible work. You've really documented this very, very tragic event that we had here in Arizona, up in Yarnell. Well, thank you again so much for spending a few moments with us. We really appreciate it.
Look, it's my pleasure.
Now, if you'd like more information about the different exhibits here at the Burton Barr Central Library, you can go to phoenixpubliclibrary.org. Come and experience this beautiful, beautiful place. For a City Update, I'm Deborah Sedillo Dugan.